Testing, testing. Are we on? Are we on? Let's see here. We'll get it lined up. Got to get all the screens going. Y'all know how it is. Let me see here a second, guys. Hold on one second. How we do this? Nope. Anybody hanging on there? All right. Let me see here. Let's go. Boom, boom. All right. Hold on a second. What's that good word, gang? What's that good word? Let me see something here. I'm gonna see if I can get it lined out on my computer too, so I can actually see comments. Let me see here. All right. Okay, that's on there. Let me see. Okay, I got you. I see. It's a little delay, but where's my pick? All right, guys, what's that good word? Matt here, country song teacher. I start out 90% of my videos like that, right? So why not start this one too? I know it's been a crazy time for everybody. It's been a lot of fun, actually, for my family, but I've got 3 little boys. Y'all probably know 5, 3, and 9 months. So we've been having a blast. They think daddy's home all day. It's just fun time. They don't have any clue what's going on in the country, that kind of stuff. So we have a lot of fun, but I know some of y'all struggling out there. I want you to know I'm praying for you, and better days are ahead. I want this not to be fun, and I'm gonna try to start doing this like maybe once a week or so, every other week, and just enjoy yourself. Zero pressure here. We're gonna have some good time. Y'all kind of know how I roll. Let's start out with a little song. I'll give y'all 3 guesses. Bobby played his guitar on the hardest side of town. It's hard for a poor boy to find a He had dedication, he had the heart and soul. Somehow he knew he was born to pray. People said, get a real job, support your family. 'Cause there's no future in the road you'll take. Never said a word, dream just kept on. Late at night you could hear him say, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. Break your heart and darling. You know I had to start out with Travis Tritt. Y'all know how I do. Man, Travis Tritt. I tell people all the time, I've been to probably, I would say 100 concerts, and by far, Travis Tritt was my favorite. He did an acoustic concert in Durham. It was just him and a guitar, and I'm telling y'all, like, it was a jam. My wife's like, you really love this stuff? I was like, it's the greatest ever. And another thing, while I'm talking about my wife here, I was about to leave. She said, how long do we do the video? I said, I don't know, maybe record an hour or so. She was like, an hour? What on earth can you do for an hour? I said, that is truly a non-musician talking right there. I said, a musician being quarantined, that's a dream. Just an excuse to grab your guitar, grab your piano, and just go play music all day and every day. So I said, man, I'll take it all day, any day. We're going to do all kinds of songs. I was thinking like, make back a little old school, like, sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, hiding till my wife puts my kids to sleep. I'm just picking up my guitar today, wasting time. Now, real fast, in my house, my wife can tell you, trust me, I play music all day, every day. My kids love it. They probably think daddy drives me crazy. And goofing off and just having a good old time. my mother, growing up, my mother was one. She was an awesome gospel singer. Has a couple CDs out. Um, just played music 24/7. So that's how I grew up with a love for music. And I'm cutting up and playing music way more than my family likes. But hey. So what I'm going to do is kind of play some songs, and in between songs, kind of get to some of y'all's questions. First one, people always ask, what's your favorite artist? Jason Aldean, I play him probably every day in the gym. Obviously, Luke Combs, Travis Tritt for sure. Florida Georgia Line, Kelsey Ballerina, obviously Carrie. Basically all, about all the main people there. But I love so many kinds of music. Love, so much gospel, praise and worship. I'm going to do another live event for my acoustic selection channel here next week. I love praise and worship music. I always say my favorite time of the entire week is when worship service kicks off and my worship team's up there at the Summit Church and they play music for 20, 30 minutes. That is by far my highlight of my entire week. I love that more than anything. So just music's the thing there. So that's favorite artist. How I learned guitar. People ask about that all the time. When I was, a quick version of the story, when I was a sophomore in high school, had a back injury. I was known as being an athlete, football. Had to put that to the side. I was mad at God. How does this happen to me? Whining and all that stuff. And but I used that time out of football to learn this little. I took 6 guitar lessons and just learned the very, very basics. Then kind of went back to sports and kind of forgot about it for a while. Then circled back around and just started playing again. And I was working from home, and I thought, you know what? I'm having no impact on anybody's life. I'll teach a couple chords. That's all I know. Had some decent feedback. Started teaching a few more chords, and so forth. And it led to here we are today. So let me play us another song here. One of my favorites is "She's a Little Complicated, make her mind just to change it. Kind of girl that keeps you waiting around. She likes to get her toes done right with it. She's always here by your lipstick, and money never thinks she's the first, last time. She got me something I can't figure out. Everybody's talking about. She got the Gucci, painted on tight. Everybody wants on Saturday night. She do never the same. Sunday morning, going down on each two. Whatever she wants, and she every jar and drop it out two. I don't want to stop. I want whatever she's got. I want whatever she's got. All right, now let me see some comments here. What's your name? Matt McCoy. That's an easy one. I wish a test were like that. Appreciate y'all logging in, man. This is fun. People say, can you help with strumming patterns? Y'all know y'all gonna get me on strumming patterns. I always say strumming patterns. I talk about this probably every 5 videos. Strumming patterns always mess me up because music is about a rhythm. And when you start going down, down, up, down, it throws off your rhythm. And it's gotta be. You gotta kind of feel that. It's gotta be that kind of. First, you kind of get the timing down. That's why I always say do down strums. Baby, you a song that makes me wanna roll. Windows down, cruise. And then once you kind of get the timing, okay, it's a 4th down. You can mix it up, do down, up strums, that kind of stuff. So strumming patterns, y'all know I love that topic. Where you from? West Virginia. I was born in West Virginia, but I say I'm from southwestern Virginia. So both of those. Born in West Virginia. I see you all Instagrammers too. I'll get to some of those comments in a second. Videos have been a great help. Appreciate it, guys. Let's see. Good times, good times. Says you have some static in your audio. Oh man. Let me see here. I wonder if it's getting like negative feedback somehow. Is it? Let me see. Huh. Let me see. I wonder if This has something to do with it. Y'all let me know if it's getting any clear. Hold on a second. I hope like the connection's good enough. Where'd you go to college? Virginia Tech. Go Hokies. Still have static. Let me see here for the some of the IGers here. No static. Good, good. Appreciate you telling me that, Anthony. So looks like on the Instagram there's no static. Really clear for some of you all. Huh. I don't know, gang. Don't y'all be giving me those technical problems. I don't know what I'm doing. Goodness sakes. So we'll kind of just fight through it there. Let's get another question. Let's go. My wife said, are you going to cough the whole time? I said, probably. She's been giving me the hard time because every time I cough, I say I have the virus, like probably all y'all do. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of an athlete, so I've already beaten the virus twice. She's like, Matt, you're more of the coach than an athlete. Those days are behind you. So appreciate the support, babes. Let's see here. What kind of song we got? Y'all know the hadn't had a good time since you know got talking the whole now. Hope you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time till I bumped into some over there time. And you rode in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart slowing. Moving hard and the stars could shine. Rain was right, thunder and light, break my whole world. Baby, you came, hit me like a hurricane. Gotta love some Luke Combs. He was a good concert too, by the way. Excuse me. I saw he just posted that on Instagram. Y'all probably seen Tim McGraw has that deep cuts challenge, and Luke Combs just posted, "What are you listening to?" I love that song. Chris Stapleton. I put that record on. Girl, you know what song? And I heard it play again and again. You're in every line. Takes me back in time. But tonight I'm wondering, what are you listening to? I'm surprised I even knew that. I tell people often, and I'm being as humble as I can about this, truthful. What makes me a pretty good guitar teacher, I think, is I always say I'm a forever beginner. I struggle still to this day. I've been playing forever, and I still struggle. I mess up the lyrics. I mess up the chords. Sometimes they don't sound very clear. So I feel like God does that to kind of keep me on the level of the people I teach. I know a lot of my friends that are musicians, and they are so daggone gifted that it's like they just like hear it, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I don't get it, and they just can feel a song almost. I'm like, God didn't give me that gift. I have to be very simple and break it down and chop it down to a very, very elementary level, just because I just don't have that gift. But hey, anyway, let's see real fast. Somebody asked, what's some advice for people doing YouTube? I would say the more real and genuine you can be, the better. It'll come across better. When I started out, I'm telling you, I was stiff as a board. Hey guys, this is Matt. This is a G chord. Play it twice. And if you know me, that's so not my personality, but that's what I was doing. And I was trying to like play it what I rehearsed beforehand. And once I just said, screw it, just start hitting go and being myself, then success, because it started being genuinely me as opposed to what I was trying to portray. So the more real you can be, and like they say, if you're doing something you enjoy, if you have 5 followers or 500 or 5,000 or 5 million, it doesn't matter because you're enjoying it. And I always say the perfect gift, if you can find something that has impact, that's awesome, and then the other one that has income, that's awesome. And then Lord willing, if you can combine the two, impact and income, then you really set up. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire of your touch and the flame of your eyes. Born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Well, the whole town's talking about the light I'm on. That leads right to your door. How I used to roam. I was a rolling stone. Yeah, I used to have a bright side. They say country highway. I burned those big joints down. That's all changed now. You turned my life around. Yeah, I saw the light. Baptized by the power of the church and your eyes. Born in love again. I'm a brand new man. I about said Luke Combs, and people would come through the screen. Dude, that's not Luke Combs, man. That's Brooks and Dunn. So anyway, let's see. Oh, I asked about the guitar. Yeah, this is a Blue Ridge guitar. I love this whole thing, man, and it's not too expensive. I've got my excuse me. I'm gonna play that later. That's my Washburn. Obviously, I have the Taylor GS Mini. I have the Black Smoke Martin. I always tell the story that I told my brother I wanted to teach him. I talked him into going and buying that thing. It was $1,000, something crazy, and he's never played it. I get to play that at the office. So I did that one. Let's see here. Favorite guitar, my Taylor 614 CE. I got that. That guitar comes with a story. I got that thing, and we had the biggest snowstorm ever in Charlotte, North Carolina. And that's the scariest I've been in my life. Driving back 40, man, cars were wrecking all in front of me. And I had that guitar. I just bought it. You know, luckily I made it home. Well, I made it to a hotel 20 minutes from my house, spent the night, then drove there the next morning. So, scary story getting that one. Quarantine campfire. That's right, Chris Bryan. Grab your guitar, play along. Let's see here. Somebody said, you still have the projector you told me to buy. Yeah, I got that one. That's a good time. Real fast here. My wife's going to laugh at this one. I was just watching Tori Kelly. She was playing live there. And I was sitting over on the couch. I told my wife, I said, yeah, I think, I said, if there's an artist out there in these days and they don't have kids and they're not going live, shame on them. And she was like, what? How are you saying that? I was like, yeah, I'm saying it. And she said, Matt, that's just wrong. You shouldn't say that. I'm like, if you don't have kids and God has given you a talent and you're just sitting at home, share it with the world. I've seen Tori Kelly, Carly Pierce, Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs. A bunch of people do it. But God gave you that talent, like the story of the parable in the Bible, so you got to use it. I always say I want to be a channel of God's blessings, not a reservoir. So, y'all agree with me on that one? Play some Sammy Kershaw. I have to think about that one. I like this one, Jim, too. Josie's on vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just want to use your love tonight. Yeah, I just want to use your love tonight. Trying to stop my hands from shaking. Something in my mind's not making sense. It's been a while since we were all alone. I can't help the way I'm feeling. I always tell people that's those track chords. Man, you got to learn those. I call them the track chords. You take your ring finger, pinky finger. Y'all have heard me talk about that. Plenty of lessons on those two middle strings. And you just slide it down. Excuse me. And man, I love playing it. Because those track chords just ring out good. me see IG there. What y'all got going on here? Let me see. Kenny Chesney. You know the Kenny Chesney song. I was just now playing. Let's see. In the town where I was raised, clock ticks and the cattle graze. Time passed with amazing grace. Back where I come from, you can lie on a riverbank, paint your name on the water tank, miscount all the beers you drank. Back where I come from, back where I come from, where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm positive wrong, that's where I come from. I messed those chords up at the end. Y'all know that. Maybe it's your bad girl under the sweet spot, black lace. No, that's off key. Y'all gonna know, I always say if you learn guitar, you've got to learn some of those songs. Like she's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus. Where like you gotta have those songs where you just start playing something, you know, like where like right when you play it, people know what it is. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruin your black tie fear. Oh, play something in honor of Kenny Rogers. Man, that was sad to see Kenny pass away, wasn't it? He was one of the good ones. Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't fully explain. Hold me close and then I feel no pain in the beat of my heart. There's something going on. You can't play that song without thinking of The Office. Y'all remember that scene? Michael Scott. Golly, that was funny. Baby, when he was all high and stuff. You gotta go when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. Sitting at the table, baby, it's time enough to count when the dealing's done. I tell you, I love those track chords. I can play those. Almost every song I can play track chords. Y'all. Ain't no sunshine when we're quarantined. Ain't no sports even on TV. And my kids are driving me totally crazy, but that's okay with me. I lost all my money in the stock market. I know, I can't log on to see my account, cause I get depressed. I know. That's how I do it at my house right there. That drives my wife nuts, that I just continuously do. His World, Her World of Mine, Michael Ray. I need to do that one later. What's your favorite thing about playing guitar? Well, that's a funny one. Probably the best thing my guitar has gotten me, more than any kind of YouTube following, is my wife said, well, now remember this, guys. I'm going to give y'all this for free. If you're not single this is not for you. If you're single, remember this, guys. This is a free tip from Uncle Matt. My wife says she saw me in college. I chased after her. She's super good looking, if y'all have seen her. She's gorgeous, out of my league. So I went after her, and she said, yeah, once I saw you play guitar, I thought, okay, he's cute. And then she kind of allowed me to chase her. So, guys, learn this puppy. I'm telling y'all. Like for example, my 3 boys, they don't have a choice. They're going to learn guitar. Now, if they want to pursue it later on, that's fine. Let me see IG, what y'all into. But I'm going to make them learn, at least at first. What y'all into, IG? Michael, what's up, buddy? I need to get you on here. I was just bragging about my worship team. I'm going to get you on here one day and let you just go at it. I'm telling y'all, the worship guys and gals at my church are ridiculous. So people always say, Matt, where do you lead worship at? And I just start laughing because I'm like, if you saw the talent in my church, it ain't this boy. Trust me. they're all like insane musically. Again, that's why it's the highlight of my whole week. How about a little throwback? Oh, how you sparkle. Oh, how you shine. The flush on your cheeks is more than the wine. He must do something that I didn't do. Every he's doing looks good on you. So good in love. Morning, it's easy to see. You look so good in love. And I wish you still want me. George Strait. I'm telling y'all. I say this all the time when I'm teaching my videos and stuff. Every time I start singing, I think, oh, I'm about to cough. So I have to like fade back. But I beat the virus, right? Anyway, what time we got here? See, we already 25 minutes in. I'm just getting started. We just having fun here. We just having a good time. My favorite throwback probably is old... this old highway's getting longer, tougher Bronx, no I can't call. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. Gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. Called my house but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks no one's at home. I guess she's through with me. Tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman home long alone. And the white lights getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel so old. All my cards are on the table, with no ways left in a hole. I'm much too young to feel so old. A lot of times I will make the statement, man, I'm getting old. My wife says, no, Matt, you are old. I'm like, come on now. I said, you're supposed to be my half, my Eve. You're supposed to be encouraging me, lifting me up. We're making comments. We mess with each other all the time. Let's see. Hank Williams. I need the Conway 20. Man, people have been asking for some Conway 20. What's your favorite thing about church? Yeah, absolutely. The favorite thing about church is the worship music. And my pastor, J.D. Greer. He's the president of SBC right now. Look him up. Somebody wrote me the other day, said the 2 best things you ever told me, Matt, is 1, about locking in your 2 bottom strings for the 4 chords, and 2, go listen to J.D. Greer. So that's the best advice I can give you. He's an amazing man of God. Excellent leader, good friend of mine. So definitely, he would be something. I wanted to move shop here and go play some piano. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can move all my cameras and all that jazz. Get me a new sword here. I bought this guitar off a guy in Birmingham, $300, and I like it because one of the things I would tell beginners, if you're just starting out, people ask me about guitars and stuff, try to find one that's kind of thinner, because it helps you kind of see over top. Excuse me. When I was first learning, I felt like the guitar was real far away from me. So the first guitar I learned on was called an Ovation. Excuse me, I don't know if y'all know those, it has that rounded back. And it helped me like see down the guitar. So let morning, when this life is over, I fly away to wherever joy will never end. I fly away. I fly away. Oh, I fly away. I was thinking about different songs to play and all this stuff. I said, if I'm not careful, I'm going to turn this just into a worship service. Because that's the songs that always come to my mind. I have a baby. He formed my heart. He formed my heart. Before even time began, my life was in His hand. I guess I need to learn a song. He knows my name. He knows my every thought. He sees. I can't sing right now. Goodness sakes. I can eat. I my cough. One of the beauties I always say about being a beginner guitar instructor or whatever is like I can be so unrehearsed. Y'all know my videos. If I mess up, people just be honest with you. The more I mess up and the more I squeak my voice, cough, mess up on the chords, the better my views go up because people like can relate to you. Like I said, if I was just wearing it out, people are just like, "Wow, he's good," and they move on. But when they're like, "Okay, he's been playing forever. He still messes up." Sell my soul just to see your face. Break my bones just to hear your pain. In these times I need to save grace. Time is running out, starting to lose my faith. And if I told you I love you, would it make you want to stay? I'm sorry for the way I left, making you walk away. If I loved you in love song, sing it to you, let me tell you. Coughing again. I heard that song on the way here, actually. What's going on, gang? Oh, Rugged Cross, man, that's a jam. Those hymns, like those kind of songs. Let me go back to this guitar. This one I need to plug it in. It sounds a little lower when I'm playing that one. I should have brought my other ones too. Those old hymns are easy, guys. I mean, they're great because a lot of times they're just 3 chords. So you can lock in those 2 bottom strings and just say G, C, then D. So barely moving your finger. Because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know, oh, He holds the future. My life is worth the living just because He lives. Man, I love that song. That's one of my favorite ones. I grew up, played a little bit in church. I barely knew guitar at all, but my mom was such a great singer. I could just hammer out one chord, and she was so good. It made me sound good. So I would sit down and they would say, "Man, y'all were amazing." And they called me G chord Matt. Because I just lingered on that G chord, but she would kind of have her mic up and I'd have my guitar low. What's the first one? The first song we ever sang. I was playing it the other day. It goes, this world was this way before I came along, and it may not get better by the time that I'm gone. But if I have a part or I'm passing through, I'll smile from my heart, Lord, and sing about you. I love you, Jesus, and I love your name. And a long time ago, I'm glad you came. Let others go on, do what they want to do, but it makes me happy to sing about you. Forgot about this song. It was a jam. I'll get my mom sometimes to get on here and sing some for us while I play. Man, somebody played Death is Arrested. I forgot the chords of that one, but man, that's a good song. There's so many good worship songs out there, guys. Let me see. We can do a couple more questions. People have asked me. Let's see. What about hobbies? Weightlifting. I did my first fitness competition at 14 years old. Powerlifting, bench press, squat, deadlift, that kind of stuff. So love fitness, that kind of stuff. Also, I'm kind of geek. I like to work in my yard. I've been so pumped because it's supposed to be. I'm here in North Carolina, and it's supposed to rain tonight, tomorrow, and I'm excited. Again, that's where I know I'm getting old. I'm excited because my grass is getting greener and growing. I've been out there aerating it, and so love lawn stuff. Anyway, that's my question. Somebody said you like your Ford or Dodge better. You know, I used to have that King Ranch F-150, and I had to turn it in. It was a 3-year lease. And now I'm driving my father's Dodge Longhorn. And I said, I love the look of that King Ranch, but by far the Longhorn has more power. So somebody asked me about that. So sorry, Ford. I love Ford F-150, truthfully. But I'm going to divide my audience. I start talking about Ford and Chevy and Dodges. Real fast, guys, too, when you're, one of the things I always say when I first didn't know what I was doing about music, what can be very confusing to people is if you think of music as notes like this, and so forth, where you have to memorize and know each note, it's very complicated. Obviously, that was Amazing Grace. So I used to think, here's all these frets, all these strings, I'd have to sit there and do like this. You know, with chord piano, chord guitar, you just strum a few chords. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Right there, so right there was G, C, and D the whole time. So you can play basic chords. Because I always said I had no desire really to be a lead guitarist and all that stuff. I always just wanted to have fun singing and play kind of campfire songs. That was kind of my desire. So, excuse me. So chord guitar, chord piano, and let me do a little plug here. I've got a beginner piano DVD. If you want to support the channel, 2 ways. I got Patreon, patreon.com/Matt McCoy, one word, or anytime you all purchase the songbook, a little deal, my DVDs, man, I appreciate that. And y'all know my parents, we do a lot of mission work in Nicaragua, and I can tell you the stuff we've paid for. This YouTube channel has paid for a house for a pastor. We put tons of clothes and shoes on orphans. We bought computers for the Bible college, and on and on and on because of the support you guys give me. So again, I always say I want to be a channel of God's blessings, not just a reservoir. God has blessed me way more than I deserve, and I hope that I can always just channel it through me to others, because there's a lot of needs out there, and I appreciate the support you give me. Even when you watch these videos, I get paid for it. It's ridiculous, I know. So through YouTube and stuff, we're able to bless a lot of people, and that's been a lot of fun. Let's see. Sunday morning, she woke up, Friday. Gotta love a little Luke Combs. Oh, by the way, excuse me. I don't know if y'all saw that Luke Combs live video he did. I'm going to teach this song tomorrow because I always tell my wife, I'm like, look, our kids are going to be able to go to college on just Luke Combs songs. They get more views, more income than all the other ones combined. So when he did that live stream, he did that when it's raining. We're going to do just an A chord, capo first fret, 2 middle strings. Live in crazy. Let me get on key. Okay, yeah. Life can be crazy, drive you insane sometimes. E to A, I mean A to E. Leave you looking for answers, asking yourself why. Things happen with you, nothing seems going right. Then that B, when the storms come, turn back to A. What do you do when it's raining? What do you do when clouds come over me? Grab some whiskey, taste your body down. Enjoy the rain, hold on to a better day. Sunshine back. So I'll teach that. I goofed it up, obviously, but I'll do it a little better tomorrow. But again, you're going to use 3 chords: the A, the E, and then that track chord, which is the 2 middle strings of the 4th fret and the 5th. That B. Just enjoy the rain, hold on for a better day. Sun shines out here. And so forth. Let me see what we got here on YouTube. Somebody said, what do you do for a living? You have a nice house. This is a gorgeous house. This is my parents. My father's in the coal business, been a coal miner. Some people say, people still do that these days? He's been in the coal business, been very successful. So this is their house. I mean, my family's kind of family entrepreneurs. I do this, obviously. I have a shingle business that we recycle shingles. Y'all probably see me post that on Instagram stuff. We grind up shingles and sell them to an asphalt company. We do some real estate, some all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see. Play some Florida Georgia line. Robin said, really enjoying this. Man, I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to do this. I do this all the time anyway, just goofing off in my house. So I said, man, if I can have fun for somebody else, maybe be a smidgen of entertainment, teach a little something, whatever. Maybe next Tuesday I'll do the same thing. It's just a lot of fun for me too. There's no, again, maybe you can't tell. I don't get nervous or whatever because I don't want to say I don't care. I'm saying I've had fun with it. And I always said when I do this YouTube stuff, no matter how successful or big it gets, I always want it to be very raw with me. Like I don't want to get where I'm a certain brand or have to have a certain whatever. I just want it to be I want it to be very unpolished and just have fun with it. That's what I enjoy. Let's see here. Nice projector. Yeah, this screen here is a beast, by the way. Great tutorials. Thanks so much. Let's see. Your chords are much easier. Man, people say the Matt McCoy 4 chords. I kind of got. I'm gonna make T-shirts one day. I kind of got known for the Matt McCoy 4 chords. Somebody said, "Love your humility." Tell my wife that. She's probably like, "Calm down, boy." I just have fun. Let's see here. What's up? Y'all know I can always do. As soon as I start, coronavirus gets me. Now I've been coughing since like January. I think it's a little better than back then. A lot of people. Let me stop real fast too. A lot of people will write me asking me about my health. Y'all know I went through a crazy health scare. I have an autoimmune disease now called Hashimoto's, my thyroid. People that have autoimmune disease are like, oh, you get it. Until I had that, I mean, God, I can't tell you how much God humbled me with that. When somebody was sick beforehand, I would say, hey, be healthier, start eating your fruits and vegetables, and work out and quit being lazy. I'm just being honest with you. That's how I felt. Then I became sick and I literally died, and just crazy story with my thyroid and all that stuff. Went through a crazy year, and it absolutely humbled me like crazy that I'm way more compassionate and understanding with mental health, with different things people go through. That unless I went through that valley myself, there's no way I could relate to people. So I say that with so many trials and struggles, maybe God is allowing you to go through that to better yourself and to better someone else. And my dad always has taught me since I was very little, Matt, God does his best work in the valleys. You can look all throughout the Bible, the Old Testament, New Testament, God does his best work in the valleys. And there's an old phrase that God speaks through our pleasures and shouts through our pains. So when you're going through something tough, and y'all know me, I can preach forever about this stuff. When you're going through something tough, God might be showing you something. And I'm not saying God does bad things to you, but he allows certain things to happen to draw you closer to him. There's no debate about that. It's all throughout the Bible. I have 1,000 stories myself like that. The people I know that a lot of times, whether it's finances, a job loss. When I got out of college, I'm telling you, those 3-4 years after college were the hardest years of my life. My parents were so successful, I couldn't get a job. Every job I had was minimum wage. I stayed depressed. All my confidence that I had with sports and all that stuff went down the tubes. And I could talk about this forever because I went through such a tough time. But in that time, God humbled me so much that he just kind of smacked me around. Get off your high horse. You're not that great. You're not all that in a bag of chips. And when God humbles you, you see life totally different. You're more compassionate to others. You're more giving. You're more understanding. You're more loving. You're more encouraging. You know what you went through. You know other people are going through it, and they need it. So again, I gotta always remember that I'm teaching guitar because I have more of a passion preaching, motivating, teaching, encouraging than I do guitar. To be honest with you, so I get off on a tangent on that stuff. Anyway, where would I be? Let's do another song here. There's an old Aaron Tippin song. Y'all remember Aaron Tippin? I used to love the song. It goes, all from every run down the phone booth, Atlanta, Georgia, trying to find someone to tell me where you are. I begged and pleaded with your mama till she gave me this number. Darling, we can work it out. all I need is a chance to change your mind. Don't hang up the phone, 'cause everything's not wrong. Oh, I know what it is. I forgot I brought a cough drop. Let me see if that helps me. Because as soon as I start singing, all I think about is, man, I need to cough. So, we'll try a cough drop here. We'll go about maybe 10, 15 more minutes. What time is it? 7:50. I'm telling y'all. 7:50. I've been horsing around and it's 50 minutes. My wife said, there ain't no way you can do that for an hour. I was like, I can do it for 10 hours. It's just have fun, chat with people, playing music. Next time I'll bring the piano around. Let me see here. Muscles tipping. Remember, everybody thought Aaron Tippin was all swole back in the day, wasn't he? Campfire songs. That's some of my best videos of the campfire favorites. What is your shingle business name? Premier RAS. RAS stands for Recycled Asphalt Shingles. Can you do a tutorial on Brad Paisley when I get where I'm going? Yeah, I'll do that this week. That's a good one. That's a good throwback Thursday. Zach Bryan, Get Out Alive. It's a good time, guys. It's fun. Let me see here. So a couple things. Make sure, if y'all can help me out, subscribe to both of my channels. The acoustic selection I talked about, that's the worship channel. Worship tutorials, Wednesday words, that kind of thing. And then this one, obviously. I had no idea how many people watch my videos that haven't subscribed. I didn't know what that was. When did you start to sing? I've always been embarrassed to sing. I think, if I'm being honest, once my wife's so good looking, it gave me confidence that I'm like, man, I don't care about people's approval. So I just started singing. It's just true, truthfully. So I've always been kind of shy about singing, never do it in public. Finally just said, forget it, whatever, just have fun with it. Let me see. What age did you start to sing? Probably 25. Yeah, up until then I played a couple chords, but didn't really sing. What else y'all got? IG? Whiskey and You. I need to teach that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Would love to hear Amazing Grace, Chains Are Gone. That's a jam. I just played Amazing Grace. I need to add that little. He had that. Every guitarist is like, where's my pick? Always. My chains are gone. My pick is gone. It's been set free. That's what I would do in my house. I just found one. Where'd my pick go? I talk about all the time playing without a pick, and I've done that so much that my fingernails starting to hurt. I've been set free. My God, my Savior, ransom me. Oh, God, His mercy reigns, running love, amazing love. Like I said, I'm gonna go live too on my acoustic selection here, maybe at the end of the week or first of next week, and play all kinds of worship songs. Where'd that pick go, by the way? It's gonna drive me crazy. I just had that thing. How can you lose? Okay, here they are, two of them. CountrySongTeacher picks. Y'all know how we roll. All right, guys, we got a couple more minutes, and then this is how much my wife loves my music. She said, I said, I'm gonna go do my music thing, getting all set up. She said, bring toilet paper from your parents' house, and go buy 2 roosters and get some ice cream. I was like, thanks, babes. Let's see here. Working for college. My grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge. He had a car. caught somewhere between a woman and a child. On restless summer, we found a love road out on the banks of a river, on a well-beaten path. Funny how those memories are last. Strawberry wine, 17, hot shoes I moved, saw everything. First taste of love, oh, bittersweet, beat on the strawberry wine. Remember, 4-chord songbook. Thousands of you already got it, so I appreciate it if you have bought it. That's my 40 songs. That's one of the songs on there. 4-chord songbook. It's on my website, CountrySongTeacher.com. People ask me a lot of times too about have I ever written songs. And I've got a few that I've written, mostly obviously praise and worship songs, that I'm gonna start kind of releasing, talking about. One of my favorites I wrote about 7 or 8 years ago. It goes shatter me, break all my pieces onto the ground, empty me, pour out my cup till I'm all dried out, take my dreams, take all my plans, leave them all at the door, cripple me, take out my feet till my knees hit the floor. Break me down till I see that it's you that I need. Holy Spirit, come. Search me up, search me down, search me inside and out till your work is done. Break me down. Break me down. It would sound better if I could actually sing right now, like I wrote it. Anyway, guys, it's time here. I'm gonna go to sign off. Thank you all so much, man, for tuning in. This has been awesome. I'm gonna have fun. I'll get more and more songs, and I'll start kind of letting y'all know when I'm gonna do it, and y'all can give me more questions and songs, and we just have a good time with it. Y'all can see I'm a pretty laid back guy. Most of the time, except my kids drive me crazy, and I gotta yell at them. And then I run and hug them. Daddy loves you. Green Hulk is sorry. I don't know how that is. But I got 3 little boys. People are like, man, how do you do it? Yeah, my wife does it all. Anyway, all right, guys, check out the web. I always got to end. Check out the website, CountrySongTeacher.com. And last, before we leave, let me pray for you all because we're all going through some crazy times. I'll go back and read all the comments because I certainly appreciate it. But I want to pray for you real fast and ask God to bless our time. Father, this has been fun. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. And our country and this world is going through a challenging time, Father. But we know that you're the creator of it all and you love us and you have a purpose for all this. Help us to always live by faith and not fear. And each and every guy and girl that's watching this video, I pray that a special blessing on them, Father. And you just give them the wisdom and the knowledge that you have them have in this time, Father. We're all searching for answers. We don't know how long this is going to take or what kind of our purpose or what we're supposed to be doing right now. But we know you've called us to love those around us and be the light of the world. Help us to be that. We'll give you the praise and glory for it all. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Peace out, guys. Y'all have a good one. Holla.